Hi everyone, it's Tuesday and we are going to be learning about the split strategy and partitioning numbers. Okay, our learning objective is to subtract numbers using the split strategy. Our success criteria is that we can partition numbers into tens and ones and subtract tens and subtract ones. I can show my working out when using the split strategy. Okay, our subtraction word wall include counting on, counting back, combine, plus, add, take away, minus, the difference between, total, more than, less than, double, equals, is equal to, is the same as, and number, sentence, and strategy. The split strategy for subtraction is an addition or subtraction strategy in which you split the tens and ones and add or subtract them separately before combining them back together to find the total. Look at the following examples to see how this works. Okay, so we've got 27 minus 12 and we've put them into tens and ones. So we've got 27, so 2 tens, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ones. Okay, so this is our whole number. We're working on our whole number. We always start with subtraction with a whole number. Okay, and then we're going to take away the tens. So that's the first thing we need to do is to take away the 10. So 20 minus 10. And it equals 10. The second thing that we need to do is 7 take away 2. So now we need to take away our ones. And our answer is 5. Okay, but what's our actual answer? What is 27 minus 12? Do you guys know how to do it? How about you have a think? How do we work out from there what our answer is? We've subtracted the tens, we've subtracted the ones, and now we need to work out how many altogether. So we actually need to add in this strategy as well. We don't just subtract. So then 10 plus 5 is, what's our answer? What do you think? And let's look where we got this from. So we've got our 5s here and our 10 here. So 10 plus 5 equals 15. So that's our answer. 27 minus 12 equals 15. So these are the steps that we need to use for this split strategy or bridging strategy. Let's try another one. 26 minus 14. Okay, again, I really urge you all to use the hands-on materials. So if you've got blocks at home or money or counters or any of your toys, you can just use them to create the number that you need to start with. We always start with our whole number. So we've got our whole number here, 26. Okay, so as long as you've got enough for the whole number, you'll be able to use whatever objects you have ready. Otherwise, we've got the hands-on tools that I put at the end of the video. Okay, so first we've taken away our tens. Ready to see? How many tens will we take? 1 10. And then we're taking away our ones. So 6 minus 4, we're going to take away our ones. Okay, and we've got 2 ones left over. So now we have how many tens? 1 10. And we have 2 ones. Do you think that you can already work out what our total is going to be? What our answer to 26 minus 14? I wonder if you already know the answer. I bet you do. Great. 10 plus 2 equals 12. So our answer is 12. Great job. All right, 29 minus 11. I wonder if you can try and do this yourselves. You can draw this. Another way that we can do it is draw. We don't have to have the hands-on materials. We can just draw a row of tens or a column of tens, and we can then add the ones. All right. Have you tried to do it yourself? Have you got your 29 objects? Because we always start with the whole 29. You can pause the video if you like while you go and get the things that you need, and then we can continue on. So 20 minus 10, and 9 minus 1. Okay, and then we've got have to work out our total. So our 10s and our 1s equal our total. Let's take a look. 10 plus 8. So what's our answer? Have you written it down yet? Pause the video if you needed a little bit more time, and then turn it back on. And your answer is 18. It's not that hard, is it? Especially when you use the hands-on materials. It seems a little confusing, but it's not that hard. Okay, let's try this one. 33 minus 21. So we've got 33 items, 3 10s and 3 1s. The first thing we need to do is take away the 10s. But this time, it's a little bit of a bigger number. We're not just taking 10 away, we're actually going to take 20 away. Do you think you can do that? It's not that hard when you look at all of the blocks together. You can see how easy it is to just take 20 away. We just need to take 2 rows of 10. Let's take a look. Great. 30 minus 20 equals 10. Pretty simple, isn't it? Now we do our ones. 3 minus 1 equals 2. Great. Now what's the next step? Do you remember? What do we have to do? That's right. We have to add them together. 10 plus 2 equals 12. Our answer is 12. I think if you go through these steps, you'll be able to do this by using blocks and counters. That might help you to solve these if you can't do it without those. Otherwise, if you know how to do that, that's great. But for those of you that need a little bit more help and would usually be sitting with Mrs. Green and I would be helping you, just try and use some counters to help you with this activity. Just make sure you start with the whole number with subtraction. We have to start with the bigger number. Okay, look at this. Look at how this question is solved when using the split strategy. So 29 minus 14 equals. Okay, so remember, what's the first thing that we need to do? That's right, we take away the 10s. So 20 minus 10 equals 10. So if you can't do it straight away like this, just use the counters, or you can use the tools online to do it. Okay, then we have to do our ones. So our ones, we've got 9 minus 4. And we've got 5. And now what do we have to do? That's right, we have to add them together. 10 plus 5 equals 15. Okay, and then so we know our answer, 29 minus 14. Okay, so our last slide equals 15. And now we're going to try this slide. So look at how these questions are solved using the split strategy. So 38 minus 12. So again, we're looking at our 10s. We can see straight away that we've got 3 10s and 1 10 on this side. So we know we only have to take 1 10 away if there's only 1 in this column. Okay, so let's try that. 30 minus 10 equals 20. Okay, we can count back by 10. So we're practicing our counting backwards. All right, next we have to take away our ones. So can you think about that straight away? Can you visualize what the sentence would say? Maybe you can write it down. Pause the video, write it down yourself, and see if you can do that. 8 minus 2 equals, what does 8 minus 2 equal? I'm sure you all know, yelling it out at home. 6, that's right. Okay, next, 20 plus 6 equals 26. So 38 minus 12 equals 26. Okay, so now it's your turn to have a go. So we've got some number sentences here for you to try, but I'm just going to model one for you now just to make sure that you really understand this process. Okay, so let's think of a number. Let's say we'll try the number 25 minus 11. Okay, so now we're going to put 25 over here on our template. Okay, and we're going to put the tens down the bottom and the ones. So we've got 2 tens, we've got 20, and we've got 5 ones. And then we'll do the same with the number 11. So we've got 1 10, and we've got 1 1. Okay, and now we have to write it as a number sentence. So we can go through our steps to make sure that we're on track. So first we've done sort the numbers into tens and ones. Then number 2, we've subtracted the tens. Oh, have we? Not yet. Let's do that. That's where we're up to. Okay, let's go. 20 minus 10. Okay, equals. Let's use our counting back skills, or we can use our hundreds chart, and we're going to count backwards. 20, 10. Okay, next we have to do our ones. So we've got a 5 and a 1. So 5 minus 1 equals, what would happen if we took 1 away from 5? That's right, 4. Okay, so now we've subtracted the ones, and the last thing that we have to do is add the leftover tens and ones to find our answer. Okay, so we've got 10 plus 4 equals, what would happen? I could count on to add them on. What could I do? Okay, and our answer is 14. So 25 minus 11 equals 14. Okay, so I'm going to rub all that away for the minute so that you can have a look at the template and see that you can do this. So these are on your Google Classroom. You can follow these steps on your slides, but we've also got the templates there for you to practice doing this as well. And the steps are on the slides, but you can see the format that we need to write our number sentences and following those steps, okay? So try that with each of those. And a little hint is you can use your counters, your tens frames and your blocks, or you can visit the ICT games that are on that link below. Okay, so we're going to try this one, and then the following numbers are a little bit more challenging, a little bit, not a lot. So try that, but you don't have to do them all. You're only expected to spend about 45 minutes, I think, on maths at the moment. So please, if you're going over time and you feel like it's too much, you stop. Don't spend too long on it. If you can do 2 really well, that's fantastic. If you can do them all, that's excellent too. But it's just about practicing and getting the idea. So you do as much as you're able to do, and show your understanding. Okay. And then there's another group as well that you can do. So there's a lot there. You don't have to do them all. But I really just want to see that you can do a couple, and you can sort all of them into their tens and ones, and then subtract them and then add them together to get your answer. All right, so we're going to complete those activities. There's a PDF available with those templates for you, the link there for the games, and then you've got some optional games to play as well on Scootle that might help you, and then a song that you can sing along to if you feel like, to practice our double number facts, which is something that we had for some of our warm-ups this week. All right, and that's on your timetable if you need to know where your warm-ups are for maths. All right, good luck with everything. I hope you go really well, and please shout out through the private message if you need any help. Bye.